So we've seen how just about every institution that matters has been taken over by woke liberals. We need a solution, and I think I just might have found it. Free-thinking Silicon Valley investors and influencers are talking about creating a futuristic city focused on beauty and freedom in the Mediterranean. This is Praxis, coming up next on TechShark. Welcome to TechShark, bite-sized news for conservatives surfing the net. Here on this show, we not only talk about addressing the censorship and takeover of institutions, but ask how we can move forward and come up with creative solutions. If you're a frequent viewer, you know that my show is about how free-thinking Americans are caught in a vice between big tech censorship in California and woke federal government and military from DC. More than just diagnosing the problem, I want to know how to solve it. See, the left has taken over nearly every American institution that matters and fires conservatives when they do try to get involved. America and the world needs an alternative Silicon Valley that can protect freedom of expression and bring innovation that makes the world better for people like us. And I think I found where it just might be. I recently became aware of this Praxis Society project through the New York Post and Twitter. The New York Post illustrated that Praxis is self-described as a society of pioneers racing to settle the first resident-owned affinity city developed by Blue Book cities on the Mediterranean. Their move follows the crippling pandemic, racial tensions, and a controversial election, all of which has mounted talk of secession in what was once the tech capital of the world. The Silicon Valley techies are looking to take matters into their own hands by exploring ways to build an apolitical private city run by private residents without US government control. So what does that look like? Based upon the commentary I've seen, it would basically be a bunch of angel investors buying an island off the coast of Greece or whatever to make a Greco-Roman style city of beauty and technology that could act as a polar opposite to Silicon Valley. Now, some powerful elites that viewers may recognize are reportedly behind it as well. Quote, with the backing of angel investor Peter Thiel, who has already invested nearly $9 million in Pronomos Capital, a venture capital that focuses solely on startups like Blue Book Cities, the company is expected to soon morph the online community into a private city reality. Now here's the shark bite. I'm not sure how this project will turn out, but I recognize that we need to embrace the spirit of the founding fathers and frontiersmen once again. You know, of all things, Obama famously criticized conservatives as the party of no. It's hard to say he was entirely wrong when many conservative politicians and commentators make millions by merely complaining about what the left does while providing zero creative solutions. Surely we have a better purpose on Earth than whining while waiting for the world to end. What makes this Praxis project so interesting to me is that it actually promotes a vision of the future. I may not be on board for the vision of the future put forth by fundamentalist Islam or woke liberalism, but they at least have a vision. Many right-wingers, like William F. Buckley said, are just standing atop the steam train of history, begging it to stop. But these Praxis guys, with their emphasis on technology and beauty matters, that's cool to me. The fact it could be a counterbalance to the far-left nonsense of California's Silicon Valley, can you imagine? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but I want more people on our side thinking like this. I can't say enough how badly we need a cool conservative city. Even Europe has conservative cities, proud of their history, where young people would love to start careers and raise families. So what's their secret? Here in the US, if I moved away from liberal cities to a conservative, rural farming town, it's a matter of time until I have a daughter who gets her education and wants to move right back to the coast for a nice view and a cool job. It's back to square one as a lone conservative in a liberal city. There's nothing wrong with the prize-winning pig or butter statue at the state fair in Heartland, USA. That's wholesome. But for young people, that's not competition for being able to surf in the ocean or go out dancing and concerts or work a cool job for a powerful company. So when I see something like this Praxis project, a Greek-styled futuristic island city for free thinkers and innovators, I see a vision of the future that isn't just a rejection of the far, far left, but aiming for something beautiful and cool and potentially better than what liberal cities have to offer. That, I think, is how we win. What do you think? Should I reach out to them for an interview? What would you want me to ask them? Let me know in the comments. You've been watching TechShark. Once again, I'm Alexander Hall with MRC-TV and Free Speech America. Have a good week.